Okay, let's talk about one of the mind's most common and maybe most misunderstood habits.
Have you ever found yourself, I don't know, in the shower or driving, just rehearsing a conversation that hasn't even happened yet? And I bet your first thought is, oh, that's just my anxiety. But here's the thing. What if it's not a flaw? What if that's actually one of your brain's most useful features?
So to really get why this happens, we kind of have to peek under the hood and see what's actually going on in your brain.
You see, that little mental playback loop, it isn't a bug in your system. It's a feature. Your brain is secretly running a rehearsal.
Okay, so at its absolute core, your brain is a survival machine. And it hates one thing more than pretty much anything else: uncertainty. To your brain, the unknown it feels dangerous.
So, how does it fight that feeling of danger? Well, its number one strategy, its go-to move, is preparation. It has this deep, instinctual drive to know what's coming next.
Right, so how does it prepare for something like, a tricky social situation? It runs simulations. It just practices the future, replaying all these different scenarios over and over.
Now, this isn't just random worrying, okay? This is what we call an active mental rehearsal. Your mind is literally trying to map out all the different ways that conversation could go.
And here's the part most people miss. This whole process, it's almost completely automatic. It's running in the background, below your conscious control. And that's exactly why it can feel so intrusive sometimes.
So what's the end game here? What is all this rehearsing for? It's simple, really. Your brain is trying to make the future feel familiar.
Let's use a classic example that I think we can all relate to. Imagine you need to ask your boss for a raise.
Yeah.
Just the thought of it can be super stressful, right?
Before you do any of that mental rehearsal, that conversation just feels totally unpredictable and stressful. But the brain's goal is to run through it enough times that it moves from that unknown column over to the rehearsed column, from stressful to manageable.
And why does that work? Because psychologically, even a tiny bit of familiarity makes any real-world challenge feel way less intimidating.
It's kind of like your brain is trying to draw you a map of the territory before you have to just wander into it blind. It's reducing the unpredictability.
So you see, this whole habit isn't a sign of weakness. Not at all. It's actually a genuine cognitive advantage.
It's this really simple three-step process. First, the brain simulates the event. That simulation creates a sense of familiarity. And then, bam, your mind feels more ready to handle it. See, what really feels like you're just worrying is actually your mind's built-in tool for getting ready. Your brain is basically just getting in shape for the challenge ahead. So, the next time you catch yourself doing this, replaying some future conversation, just remember, your brain isn't simply worrying. It's preparing. It's doing exactly what it's designed to do, turning that fuzzy anxiety into a concrete plan.
Because when you really think about it, mental rehearsal isn't a sign of fear at all. It's just the first draft of confidence.